Yo, hello guys, welcome again to our channel, TV Television channel, ICT. Today we are going to do something amazing. Yeah, so just hit on the subscribe button and then put a comment of what you want us to do for you, which topic you want us to cover, and then we learn together. So subscribe and comment and also share to fellow students and anyone out there that is in need of this knowledge. So today we're going to do something called, we're going to tackle uh, computer application one practical, which is usually done by diploma in information communication technology guys in module one, but we're not going to tackle the whole paper. I have a series of different papers here. I have 2021 November, uh, 2021 November, I have 2019 July, if I'm not wrong, 2019 July. I have 2018 November again. I have 2018 July, and then I have 2017 November. We're not going to tackle all these questions. What we're going to tackle specifically is a topic called mail merging under Microsoft Word. This is something that comes always in the next exam for diploma in ICT, guys. Module one, you must prepare for. Task one is usually Microsoft Word, and that task must contain a question on mail merging. So today I'm going to take you through a series of mail merging questions that are usually set by knec for you guys. So I think I'll start with the first paper here, which is 2021 November. Let me do this and then zoom a little bit. Okay. So this is computer applications one practical, paper two, usually done for 1 hour. So you need to be very fast in doing your practicals. So I think for diploma guys are given 1 hour because they are supposed to be knowing how to use computers and computer applications. So diploma in information communication technology. Um, so you need to be reading these instructions. You must create a folder. If you're doing an exam, you create a folder called knec exam, and then you must be having it right on the CD. So let me just proceed to the main question. Now, in task one, like for instance, in this scenario has been divided into a number of parts or sections. So I'll only be dealing with that section that is about mail merging. So question part A does not deal with the mail merging, so I'll leave it. I'm going to part B. Now, let's start from here. Let me zoom. K-Smart College intends to use mail merge. So if you see this is the concept of mail merging. So K-Smart College intends to use mail merge feature to create letters inviting their stakeholders for a Thanksgiving Day. So Roman 1, open a new blank word processing document and create a data source named Thanksgiving Day. Enter the information as it appears. Save the document in the knec exam folder. This table is what we're going to take to create. It is not going to be a data source. You're going to save it as Thanksgiving Day inside the knec exam folder. This question is just 1.5 marks. The question says you open a blank word processing document, so it should be pure blank word processing document. What does this mean? To open a word processing document means just open the Word Microsoft Word application. So how do you do that? You go to your search button and then type the word. Then you will see Word or Microsoft Word with the version that is running on your computer. Mine is 2016, yours can be 2021, 2007, 2013. Yeah, then click on it so that it opens. So let me wait it opens, it's loading. Okay, from there you will select a blank document, and then here you go. So now what we will be requested to create is this table. So to create a table, actually you need to know the number of columns and rows that are available in that table. So these we have how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. And how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So therefore proceed and say insert. Okay, insert table. Then I can go to insert table here, down here again, insert table, and then there are table size, number of columns, there are 5, and then number of rows that I need is not 2 but 5, so I increase it to 5. So I type, other than typing, I can also increase from here to 5. Then I just say okay. Once I say okay, the table will be here. And then I can increase the size of the table a little bit by coming to this to the corner here. This one, this is for moving the table from one position to another. You can put it here. I can put the table down here. I can take it back, the entire table. But at this corner here, this small diamond, like when you put your cursor there, you get an arrow, a double what? You can say double edged sword arrow slanting. If you continue to press on it and then move, you get you're increasing now the size of the table. Then you can also increase and decrease the sizes of some columns and some columns. So let us proceed to feed in the data. The first we have title, name, organization. So title, are they in capital or they're in small? So the first words are capital. Title. The name, organization, the telephone, then town. Telephone, and then town. If I can check whether they've been told to enter the information as it appears. This information is in the middle of not in the middle, but it is boldened, the headers. So we can highlight. When you want to highlight, then you come here. You get this black single edged arrow. Then you press continuously and move. And then when you get here, you release. And then you can go and select bold. So those words can be bolden. You can just increase the size from 11 to even 18. Yeah, and you can even center them. No problem in center them. That is under alignment paragraph. Under paragraph, you can center. You can center them. Yeah. Okay. Now you proceed. Title has Mr., Mrs., Miss, and Mr. So you can shrink the title column. So how this one is so big, so I can shrink it. So what do I do? I come in between here. I get that that type of cursor. Then I press continuously and then move. Yeah. So I'm decreasing the size of this column title. So therefore, I can proceed to type Mr., Miss, Mr. Miss, then the Miss, those are doing it. I don't understand this thing. Mr. again, and then Mr. again. Okay. like it's good to center them. But yeah. Okay. Then I have a name Kenneth, Charity, Esther, and Gabriel. Yep. Kenneth, Charity, Esther, Gabriel. Esther, Gabriel. I like centering there. I think, okay. Then you have organization Wezo Enterprise. So Wezo Enterprise. Then Kashima Manufacturers. Kashima Manufacturers. The Ministry of Youth. Ministry of Youth. The When Distributors. When Distributors. When Distributors. Okay, then Telephone. You can even see maybe that a little bit. Okay. And also just to, yeah, center them. Okay, for telephone, we'll be given 0994 0994 space 555 888 555 888 Nairobi NRB. Okay, 0884 0885 space 666 444. The town is MSA. Then we have 0888 222 333 0888 222 NACS, that is Nakuru. Then we have 0676 999 0676 999 and the town is Eldoret. The town is Eldoret. Yeah, you can highlight all of these in the center. So that is the nice table that was needed. Then, okay, it is good to be going back to the question. We have been told that open the word, new blank word processing document. We've done that. We created the data source named Thanksgiving Day, so you need to save it. Enter the information as the yes, save the document in the next example. So you need to save it as Thanksgiving Day. So how do you save it? You click File, and then you go to Save As. Then you can browse. You can choose anything. You can choose this to see or browse. So you can browse. Then you need to locate where, since your folder is inside desktop, so you need to locate where desktop is, and then find your folder. My folder is here called the knec exam, so I can open it, select it, and then open it here. And then now give the table name Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day. Then save. So it's saved. Even I can close it. Yeah. Okay. Now next is Roman 2. Open a new blank word processing document and create the following invitation letter as it appears. save the document as invite in the next exam folder. So we're going to save it in the next exam folder again. So we're going to this is a letter. So we're going to create this letter. And then okay, so creating it with given 2.5 marks. Okay, so this is K Smart College. So I will create another document, blank one, and then so I will just write the words before I come up there. So let me do this. Let me just do this. So K Smart College. So if you are very keen, this one is a little bit K Smart College, box, blah 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 has been centered. So what I can do is I can have I can center, click center, and then I type now K Smart College. Then PO box. Which is the P box 4536 NRB 45 36 NRB Nairobi. So it is boldened. It is boldened, so we can highlight it, and then bolden, and then you can increase the size of the words. Okay, you can make it even 36, not bad, or 28. Then it is a certain font, so you can use this stick to get the font to see which font it is. Get a T like this one, or an L like this, or an E like this. So I don't know the font, so I'm going to just like you when you're in exam, you not know the font. So this is Times New Roman. If you can see where it's Times New Roman, it is not Arial. It is Times New Roman. So select Times New Roman, yeah. And then I can now increase the size a little bit. 48 is not bad, 36 is okay. Okay, then if you start writing here, I can come get my cursor here and then do a double click, like that. So as I do the double click, anything I type will be big. So I reduce the size back to the normal size, font size, which is usually font 11. Okay, then I'm supposed to type 2, then title, and then name. So these angle brackets here, which are on your keyboard, these buttons, the angle brackets are usually found after the letter N on your keyboard. After the letter N, we get in primary we used to call them the greater than and less than buttons. So they are there. They are the two buttons immediately after the button M. Okay, so we'll type 2, then title, then a name. So we write 2 space, the angle bracket, title, I close the angle brackets, I put space, angle brackets, name, close the angle bracket, enter button, telephone, enter, organization, enter, town. So telephone, telephone, enter, the organization, then town. Organization, enter, then town, enter. Okay, then dear, then name again. So you can have dear space, then name. Then there is subject, invitation for Thanksgiving Day. It is underlined and the left to be bold and boldened. So you can have a tab key. You hit the tab key to get that space. You know, tab key. So the tab key is a key on top of what? The key on top of caps lock. Let me open the on-screen keyboard so that you can see the tab key. On-screen keyboard. Okay, let it open. Yeah, the tab key is this one, and this is a virtual keyboard. So the tab key is on top of caps lock. It usually have two arrows. Here, the arrows are not being presented. It usually have two arrows. So when you click on the tab key, let me click here. So when I click on the tab key, the arrow, the cursor moves. Yeah, but when I shift tab, tab or shift tab should be, I can backspace. Yeah, tab once, yeah, gives me that space. So that's the tab key. So then I can underline what I'm going to write and even bolden. Then I write subject. It is caps lock. So subject, full color. What is the subject? Invitation for a Thanksgiving Day. Invitation for a Thanksgiving. You need to be a good typer. Invitation for a Thanksgiving Day. I undo the bold and undo the underline and then I press enter. It is with great pleasure that I invite you to our first Thanksgiving Day. It is with great pleasure that I invite you to our thanks. I saw the T being cut off. Our Thanksgiving Day that will be held on when? We can remove this error. That will be held on Friday, the 23rd April 2020. That will be held on Friday, the 23rd, April 2020. April 2020. Guests are expected to be seated by 9:30 a.m. at the graduation square. Guests are expected to be seated by 8:30 a.m. at the graduation square. The graduation square. Okay. Graduation is small g to the graduation square. So it is 9:30, not 8:30. 9:30. Okay, then now next. Your presence will be highly appreciated. The news faithfully signature. Your presence will be highly appreciated. You can have your presence will be highly appreciated. Yours faithfully. Then there is a signature here, which you can scribble yours. How do you scribble a signature when typing? What you do is this. Go to insert, then go to shapes, click, then you find this scribble. Click on it, and then scribble your signature. It is not a must you scribble what was provided in the book. You scribble yours. Yeah. Then from there, you can double click down here so that you can proceed typing. Samuel, yes. Samuel, commas. Principal is in paper. Yeah. Principal. Okay, I think we have finished that letter. And the other letter. So when you finish, you go back to the question again. Open a new blank word processing document and create the following invitation letter. You have created it. Now save the document as invite in next exam folder. So the name as invite, this means that is the name of the document. So we're going to save it as invite. So how do you save it? File, save as, then what do you browse? Our folder is inside desktop, so you can find desktop. Then inside next folder, so you can go click next folder to open it, and then the name is now going to be case smart college invite. Yeah, and then save. Okay. Once I save, I go back to the question now. But C Roman 1 says merge the data source in one to the invite document. Then 2, save the merged documents as letters in the next example. So you're going to do two things. You're going to do mail merging, that is to merge the data source. Merging the data source, it is 1.5 marks here, but does not mean that you copy the other one and then bring it to the. Some students normally do a mess. They go to the document, they copy the table and then come and paste it here. That is not merging. My merging means producing letters to different recipients. So, like for instance, now we're going to do this. So merge the data source in Roman 1 to the invite document. So when we are inside, when this invite document is active, what we do is this. There is this section called mailings. And on this section, all of these called the ribbon. So home, insert, design, layout, different mailings. So click mailings. Once you're inside mailings, this is where we're going to do the merging. We're going to start mail merge, and then we're going to finish and merge. So we're going to do processes from here up to here, but we will skip some of them here because they're not necessary. So I start mail merge. Click here and saying that you're going to produce letters. So I select letters, just like that. It seems like nothing has happened, but you've done a bigger task. The next step, you see these ones are inactive. These ones are inactive. Once you finish the second step, most of these will become active. So select recipients. Who are your recipients? Your recipients exist in the data source. That is, your recipients exist in the Thanksgiving Day document. So what do? You select recipients, and then there is type a new existing list. Use an existing list and choose promotional contacts. But we're going to use an existing list because we have already created a tabulated or a table that contains a list of recipients. So therefore, we click use an existing list. Then it opens a menu or a window where we are supposed to locate where did we save the document that has the table. So therefore, the document is inside the knec exam folder, or inside the document desktop, and then knec exam folder, and then the document is called Thanksgiving Day. So you click on it once, and then do open. Once I do that, you can see now these ones have become active. Up to here, finish management is active. But the next thing you're going to do is you're not going to do address block. You're not going to create a creating line, but you're going to insert merge fields. So before you proceed, it is good to click here under insert merge fields, and then you need to find out if all the columns labels that were there in the table are existing here. So we had title, name, organization, telephone, and town. So if that one is okay, now come back here to the document. Start from here, title. Select this title together with the arrow brackets. Once you select it, go to insert merge and then replace it with this title. So title being replaced by title. Next is name. Go to name, highlight, insert merge field, name. Go to telephone. Telephone, insert merge field, telephone. You can put a space. If space goes away, it is good to format your document well, so you put a space. Organization, organization. Town, highlight, insert merge field, town. We're supposed to hit enter here because dear name has come back to the other line. So just press enter and then highlight the name again and replace it with the name here. And then press enter so that our subject goes back to where it is supposed to be. I think anything that was inside the angle brackets. Angle brackets are the what you are referring to as greater than and equal and less than. Anything that was inside there is supposed to be replaced by insert merge field, and then you just select the match here. From there, now you do what? You go to finish and merge. So just select finish and merge, and then say you're going to edit individual documents. Then so click, and then just say okay. So just say okay. Once I say okay, I get letters 1. You see? So it is now 4 pages. 4 pages. I get to Mr. Kenneth. So it has been picked automatically. Mr. Kenneth has been picked automatically from and together with his telephone number and the organization he works for, together with the town he lives, then dear, the name of Kenneth again. So you can see that is now what my magic is. So we have all the letters for all this. The content of the letter is the same, but we have only used mail merging to replace the names and the other information about these recipients. So number 1, we have to Mr. Kenneth. We have number 2 to Mrs. Charity of Kashma manufacturers. We have Mrs. Esther of Ministry of Youth. We have Mr. Gabriel of One Distributors. Yeah, so that is the final letter, the final collection of letters. So this what is the essence of this mail merging? You can produce 1,000 letters for 1,000 recipients, so long as the letter contains the same topic or the same information to be conveyed, but different recipients. So instead of typing one letter by another after another after another after another, even if it is 50 letters, it becomes very tedious. What you only do is create a table containing the details of recipients, for which in most cases usually have the information ready as an organization. Then the only thing you do is to type the letter and then do a mail match. You can produce 1,000, 2,000 letters. Yeah. So we are supposed to save this one as letters. So okay, so you go to, you see here the invite. The invite is just 1 out of 1 pages, but the letters is yeah. And I think we've been told to save it as letters, but it has taken letters 1 automatically. So we just go to file, save as, browse, then make exam folder, and then it's supposed to be called what? Letters. Yeah, and then save. So that is how we do merging, and that is what was expected for you to do in that paper. This paper is November 2021, if I'm not wrong. November 2021. I've said we're not going to do the paper. I'm just going to be going through the merging questions. Yeah. Okay. So the next paper we're going to do is let us close everything we've done. So close everything we've done. Close everything that we've done. So we did November 2021. Then we proceed to July 2019. July 2019 is yeah, November 2019. Oh, July 2019. July 2019. Okay. Still computer application 1 practical. As always, it is usually task 1. The first part of the task 1 usually just test skill. It tests general formatting of one document. Like this one is testing what word art. Okay, so the second part is usually mail merging, so I cannot get from it. Let me see, total of 1, 2, 2.5. So 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6, 7, 8 plus the other half now becomes 9 marks. Yeah. Okay, so we are supposed to question B1, which is the one for mail merging. Yeah, I think it is only okay. The company intends to hold a farmers training to sensitize them on beef production. You have been requested to invite the farmers for the event. Type the following letters as it appears and save it as invitation in the next example. So mostly you'll be saving it as an invitation. So what I'm going to do is we're going to type this very fast. First name, blah, blah, blah. So I'll create a Word document. Word, blank one, and then I start typing first name and last name in angle brackets. First name is last name in angle brackets, enter. Okay, address town, address town, address town, then today's date. So I think we can put that today's date. So like for instance, today is 22nd November 2022. We're almost Christmas. Then so the picture says, or the letter says, Ng'ombe Bora Company invites first name, last name. Ng'ombe Bora Company invites, angle bracket, first name, plus angle bracket, space, angle bracket, last name, plus angle brackets. Okay. Bora Company invites first name, last name to a training to be held on 10th DEC 2018. To a training. To a training to be held on 10th. On 10th of DEC 2018. And the company's policies. And the company's offices. Food and drinks will be provided. Food and drinks will be provided. Food and drinks will be provided. Come ready to learn. I'm ready to learn. US Faithfully Relations Manager, Peter Amos. US Faithfully Relations Manager, Peter Amos. Stop. You rectify your errors. supposed to be relations manager. Bora Ignite. Okay, we have been asked to set it as what? Save it as invitation in the knec exam folder. You will always have a folder when you are doing knec exam, you create a folder called knec exam. So you always be saving your work there. So your folder will always be in desktop, inside desktop. Let me just inside desktop, and then you have the name knec exam. So this one, so the file name is when we're told to save it as, this means we're going to give it a file name. So the file name is invitation. And then I save. Okay. Next is command 2 of that question, B1, command 2. Create the data source. Usually it's called data source because it is the source of data where we are going, containing the recipients. So create the data source with the following information and save it as contacts in the next exam folder to create out later. So how many columns are in this table? 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So 4 columns and 5 rows. So I will create a new document, Word document. Then I need to insert table. Go to insert table down here. Number of columns 4, not 5. And the number of rows 5 now. And then okay, I can increase the size of the table. Then what do we have? We have first name, last name. So we have first name, we have last name, we have address, if I'm not wrong, and then we have town. Then bold, you can select them, and then back home here, and then border, and you can increase size, and then first name, their person name does not be selected, so you just ignore. Right click on the word, and then ignore all. Right click, and then ignore the letter. Yeah. Okay. So I'll write James, Tommy, Danny, and Alison. James, Tony or Tommy, Danny, Alison. Then Wells, Joe, Leo, and Douglas. Wells, Joe, Douglas. Okay, address. PO Box 123, PO Box 543. Then I take the box 543. To 3987. Then I'll use Nairobi, Nakuru, Kisumu. Nairobi, Nakuru, Kisumu. And then I think let's Mombasa. Mombasa. Okay, that's the end of it. So I just need to save it as what? Save it as contacts. So just go to File, Save As, Browse, the knec exam, then I save it as contacts. Save. Okay, so now I have two documents. I have this one, invitation, and I have this one. So Using the contacts and invitation documents, create individualized invitation letters. Individualized invitation letters to the farmers. Save the merged document as farmer letters in the knec exam folder to print out later. So in the knec you normally given a printer, so you'll print the documents as an evidence that you did the work. So this one needs mail merging. So where do we do the mail merging from? We normally do the mail merging from the letter, not from the letters. So how do we do? We go to mailings. Go to mailings, start mail merge. You select letters, select recipients, use an existing list. Then go to locate where the existing list is. It is inside desktop and inside the folder called knec exam, and it is called what? Contacts. Yeah, click contacts and then open. Then from there, confirm if the merge fields are available. So the table head, first name, last name, address, and town. That is okay. So what do? Insert the merge fields. Select first name here, then insert first name. Put a space. Insert. Select last name. Select last name here also. Go to address. Highlight address. Insert address. Then come back here. Put a space. Highlight town. Select town. Again. Again. Company invites first name, so highlight first name. So anything that is inside these angle brackets should be replaced. Space, highlight, last name, last name. So put a space there, so that yeah, between last name and two. Then from there, just finish and merge. Edit individual, finish and merge. Edit individual documents. Then say okay. Then from there, you'll have James Well, PO Box, Black 123 Nairobi. Mobile invites James Wells. Let's scroll down, you get Tommy Joe, PO Box Nakuru. Mobile invites Tommy Joe. Another one is Danny Leo. Another letter is going to Alison Douglas. So that is, and then you've been told to save the merged letters. So save the merged document as farmer letters. So what do? Go to the letters. It will always give you maybe it as one. So what do? File, save as. You can close to your folder. It's a desktop. It's called knec exam. Then farmers. It's called farmers letters. Farmers letters is one word. And then it's a step. That is it. That is how easy it was. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you can see we still have some time. I don't need the video to be too long. We're not for 5 minutes. Then we proceed to the next one. So we'll close everything that we've done. Everything that we've done, we close the invitation. Yeah. Okay. We can now proceed to, that was 2019 July. I can proceed to 2018 November. 2018 November. November 2018. Diploma in Information Communication Technology Module 1. I can proceed. I think for this one task 1A was purely merging. 1A was purely merging. Well, not purely, but 1A was merging, and then 1B was now about table formatting. You can see how this table needed you to format it. We will do it another day for you, so just keep on following on our YouTube channel. So I'll do this one. The manager at Elimisha company intends to invite staff members for training on conflict management. As an IT expert, you have been requested to write letters to the staff members on behalf of the manager. Question Roman A1. Question A Roman 1. Open a word processing program and create the following letter as it appears. This letter. Then save it as invitation in the knec exam folder, 6 marks. So this is a shape. Yeah, it should not give you worries. Okay, we'll start very fast. Microsoft Word document. Microsoft Word document. I need this shape. So let's see if I can get it here under insert shapes, and then if it can be somewhere here. Can it be this? Mechanism? Okay, this to this, the difference between plotted punch step and this is the web. So I'll draw the two of them and then I'll pick one. I think I cannot see any other that resembles what is in the paper. So I can draw the two and then I remove one. So I can start with the other plotted, I can start with the punch step. So I can have punch step. Then down here, I can also have the other one, which is under stars and banners. I can have web, and then I find out which one is which. Uh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Web. Doesn't want to type. Insert. Web. Yeah. So let me see which one, which is which. I think it is the web. Yeah, it is the web. So I can remove this one and remain with the web. So the web, when we come back to format, it is actually a little bit, the shape fill is transparent, has no fill, let me say no fill, and then the outline is black in color, and then we can increase the shadow. Okay, let me see if I can have a shadow. Any other effect that can the glow, the soft edges, maybe, okay, I cannot get that exactly, but okay, let's proceed. How do you put text inside this thing? You just bring your cursor in there and do a right click. Click or select it and then do a right click. And then or do a double click in it. You can do a double click in it and now you can type. Just do double click. So what has been typed in here? Elimisha company. So Elimisha company. And it is bold and big. And this looks like Times New Roman. So it is bold and big, and looks like Times New Roman. Oh yeah, still increased to around. Okay, that is nice. Then to type from down here, I double click here, and then reduce the font size back to normal 11. Okay. Then now we have this PA box 641. So we have P box 641 dash 00100 Nairobi, Kenya. So the whole of this can be taken to the right. Yeah. Then I think this one is on this side, then I can shrink it a little bit to here, so to somewhere around here, and then take is here. Yeah. Okay. From there, we have date 12th June 2016. Date colon 12th June 2016. 2016. Okay, now we have the what is inside angle bracket. Have title them. We have a title. Okay, date, title, name, title, name. The position, department. Department. Enter dear title name. Dear space title space name. Invitation for training has been centered and the bold and capitalized. So center, bold, is it underlined? Not underlined. So center, bold, and then capitalized. Invitation for training. You are invited to attend a 2 days training on conflict management. You are invited to attend a 2 days training on conflict management in the company's boardroom. In the company's boardroom. The training will take place on 20th and 21st June 2016. The training will take place on 20th and 21st June 2016. Take place in 2016, starting at 9 a.m. daily. Starting at 9 a.m. daily. Be punctual, use faithfully, charity company manager. do to create this data source. So I will create a new file. So when you're here, you can also do file, then new. It is another way of creating a new document. Then the data source is a table of how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So 4 columns and 5 rows. So insert table, 5, 4 columns and 5 rows. And then okay, you can choose to enlarge. It is not mandatory, but it is good for your table to look nice. Title, name, position, those are the headings. Title, name, position, title, name, position, and department. Department, they are bold, so you highlight them, go back home, bolden them, increase the size, and you can even center them. Yeah. Okay, next is I like doing it very fast. So Dr. Miss, Mr. So, Doctor, you know the doctor. The Miss, Mr. Okay, name. We have William Johnson Anderson Hillary. William Johnson Anderson Hillary. Okay. Position, head of research, finance officer. Head of research, finance officer. Head of research, finance officer. Procurement officer, head of marketing. Procurement officer, head of marketing. Head of marketing. 2020. Then research, finance, procurement, marketing. Okay, that's our data source. So using mail match features, create customized data with the data source containing the following information. Save the data source as invitation data, and then save the merge data as invitation data. So save the data source as invitation data. So we're going to save it as invitation data file. Save as, browse, find desktop. You can scroll if you're not seeing desktop. So desktop. Inside desktop, find your knec exam folder. So double click on it. Then invitation data. Invitation data as one word. Invitation data being one word, it's a file name. Then you save. Okay, now we are going to do a mail match. Still here, I use mail match feature. So we're going to go back. When you want to do mail match, you go back to the letter itself. So you go back to the letter itself, is the letter. Then what do? You go to mailings. Mailing, that is where you start your mail match from. Mailings. So start from mailings, start mail match. So I want to click and then select letters. Then select recipients. Click select recipient, then I use an existing list. Then I have to locate where the list or invitation document is. I go to desktop. It is inside the knec exam folder. I double click to open, and then it is called the invitation data. So I just click on it once, and then I click this open button. Once I do that, I just go to the insert merge to confirm if the table headers are there, title, name, position, and department. When they are already there, what I just do is what? Come here to title, highlight the title together with the angle brackets, then insert title. Then there is a space there, so it is good. So I will again highlight name, insert name. You go to position, select position, insert position. Since the department was down here, but it has come to the same line of position, just press enter button once, like that. Then I select department, then insert merge field, department. Then dear title name is supposed to go down there, so I press enter again. Then I select title, insert title. There is no space between title and name, so I just insert one space and then highlight the name. Highlight the name minus the comma. So I need to be very keen in highlighting it. So I highlight name, the commas will remain here. Okay, I think that's the only thing that needs to be replaced. Then the data itself is okay. So from there, I've finished inserting the merge field. So just proceed to finish and merge. So finish, edit individual document, then okay. Then I will get a letter to Dr. William, or head of research in the research department. I will get a scroll down, I get another one to Mrs. Johnson, finance department, finance officer in finance. I scroll down, I go to Mr. Anderson of procurement office, procurement department. I see to Mr. Hillary, head of marketing in the marketing department. So you see we have produced all those letters. These letters are supposed to be saved as what? Save the merge letters as invitation letter. So I go to file, save as, browse. We are going to save it inside the knec exam folder. So knec exam folder, and then we just save it as invitation letter. There's one word. Okay, and then just save. Yeah. So that is how you are supposed to do the margin. Okay, we are at 1 hour 6 minutes. Okay, let me see if I can do another one. Can I do the last one? Because the topic is just the same thing. Or can we stop from there? Okay. Okay. The concept is just the same. So you can stop from there, guys. Just the same concept. So today I just wanted to highlight to you things about mail margin, and especially to those not especially to those people who are doing computer application, who are preparing for computer application 1 practical exam, which is something that they normally fear. Some of them, especially Microsoft Word is simple, but they normally fear. So next time I will be doing the whole paper. So I will select one of the papers and do all of it. So keep watching our videos, and ensure you subscribe and put a leave us with a comment, especially requesting for which topic we can cover for you. We can do a specific topic in relation to tables, in relation to margin, in relation to Microsoft Access. So just uh, like and follow us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Nice study.